Hello, this is Dr. Brittany with Avenue 1 Health Center, and we offer CranioSacral Therapy in our office. I am here to share with you about CranioSacral Therapy, more information about it as an alternative avenue of healthcare and its benefits on the body. A little backstory of CranioSacral Therapy and our personal life is that our children were the first reason why we sought out CranioSacral Therapy, and they were the first to receive the therapy as well. Both of our boys were infants, and then since myself and Dr. Tyler have also received CranioSacral Therapy sessions, and myself even when I was pregnant. In sharing that, you can see that CranioSacral Therapy is great for women who are pregnant, to babies, to adults, and for everyone in between to experience better health. We saw the wonderful benefits that it provided for our family, and we knew that we wanted to offer this extraordinary method of care to our community through our practice. CranioSacral Therapy, or CST, is a wonderful hands-on gentle therapy, and it pairs very well with chiropractic adjustments. I know we've had some questions of whether or not you can receive both, and yes, you can definitely receive both. Whether you're getting chiropractic by itself, CranioSacral Therapy by itself, or together, they are all wonderful avenues of better health. So let's dive more into our body. Here we see the human spine. The brain sits at the top in the skull, and at the bottom you have your sacrum and coccyx. When these bones become misaligned and cause an issue to the nervous system or nerves, that is called a subluxation. Chiropractic care works to correct spinal subluxations that we experience throughout life, allowing the better function of the body. All of the spinal bones help in protecting the spinal cord, provide body support, movement, and pathways for these spinal nerves to have a way to go to all of your tissues, muscles, organs, glands, creating a way for the brain to communicate with the entire body. CranioSacral Therapy works in conjunction to also help the body to function better, to adapt to its environment outside and inside the body, and to heal on its own with the healing capabilities we are born with. Now at the top of the spine, where the skull meets the first spinal bone, you have an important structure called the brainstem that sits there. It is responsible for many functions such as breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, sleep and wakefulness, balance, and more. At this point starts the dural tube that runs down the spine to the bottom of the sacrum or tailbone. This tube is where the spinal cord sits and is important to our work in CranioSacral Therapy. Surrounding the spinal cord and that tube, you have little layers of fibers protecting it called meninges, and you also have cerebrospinal fluid that flows around it and up around the brain as well. This fluid provides nourishment, filtration and excretion, cushioning, and more. When there is tension in the deep tissue layers of the body, the flow of body fluid is not able to happen properly, along with the tightness and loss of mobility that comes with tension as well. Imagine all of the dysfunction that can happen when you have that tension and restrictions. CranioSacral Therapy utilizes gentle touch and specific protocols to help ease tension in the deep tissue layers, allowing the body to restore better motion and fluid flow and enhance self-healing. Chiropractic adjustments add to those benefits by adjusting subluxations like we discussed earlier. So that is how these methods of care work together to benefit the entire body from the inside all the way to the outside. Having many avenues to help the body throughout life is the best, wouldn't you agree? Now, how can CST help with foot pain when we are working with the craniosacral system? The body is made up of mostly fluid, so when there is better flow inside at the core, it causes a ripple effect throughout the body, restoring better function everywhere. The same can be said for getting adjusted, which ripples in one example, through electrical energy, allowing better function to the nerves, bringing information to the feet and back to the brain. Your whole body is connected, so I challenge you to shift from thinking of the body in separate compartments to one large, flowing, constantly moving and self-healing organism. If you already received chiropractic adjustments in our practice, we want to thank you so much for entrusting us with your care, and we're so excited that you receive chiropractic to help you throughout your life. And now we are very excited to serve you with CranioSacral Therapy. If you have any further questions, you can always reach out to our office at 407-498-4052 or through email at team@avenue1healthcenter.com, and we would be more than happy to answer the questions that you have. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was very informative and helpful. And thank you again for allowing us to be with you on your health journey and to forge your path and enlighten your health with Avenue One Health Center.